Hey there, fellow bassists around the world. Today we're going to talk about improvisation. Now, to be able to improvise, you need to be able to do a couple of things. You have to be able to locate the notes on the neck. You have to be able to feel the rhythm of the song. You have to think in terms of shapes, and you have to know what's major and what's minor. I always tell people taking lessons with me there's two types of players. There's the players that can just play songs, and then there are the players that actually know what they're doing. And that's what you want to be, because knowledge is power, and you'll have an easier time of improvising if you know what you're doing. All right? Now, the best way to get started is to take a simple song, a 3-chord song that is very familiar. So today, we're going to play Taking Care of Business. Okay? And basically, the song has 3 chords. We have C major, B flat major, and F major. So all we have to do is play those 3 major chords, which will be pretty easy. Now the first step is to know where the root notes of all these chords are on the neck. Okay? So let's take the first chord, C major. So here's a C, and there's a C. And then we go to B flat major, there's a B flat, there's a B flat, and we go to F, there's an F, and there's an F. We could also play it down here. Here's a C, B flat, F, back to C. So fairly simple. Now, we know from previous lessons that major chords consist of the root, the major third, and the fifth. So let's just start out by playing triads. All right, so let's take the first chord, C major. So we have C, E, and G. And I want you to think in terms of shapes. So middle finger, index, pinky. You can play it like that. And then we go down to the B flat major, which is going to be B flat, D, and F. Again, middle, index, pinky. And then we go to the F major, which is going to be F, A, C. Again, using the same fingering, middle, index, pinky, and then back to the C. Okay. Now we could do the same thing down here. Okay. So we play C, E, G, middle, index, pinky. And we go down to the B flat, but we're going to use the open D. So we'll play the B flat with the index, open D, and then F with the ring. And then we go down to the F major, F with the index, open A, C with the ring. Okay? So now we just established different places where we could play that triad. Now let's listen to how the rhythm is for Taking Care of Business. It's like this. So let's play the triads to that rhythm. Okay, so first we'll start here. All right, and then we can play it down here. All right, simple. So now we established different places on the neck where we could play that. Okay, now when you're playing a major chord, it's kind of cool to throw in the 6th, which works, right? So let's go back to that C major triad, which is C, E, and G. And let's throw that 6th in right there with our index finger, which is A. So we could play it like this. See what I did there? And we move the same shape down to the B flat. Throw that 6th in there, which is a G, right there. And we go up to the F. Again, throw that 6th in, which is the D, right there. And then back to the C. Okay, so if we play it. Simple, right? Now we could also do the same thing down here, throwing in the sixth. Down to the B flat. The sixth is going to be that open G. To the F. Playing the sixth would be the open D. Back to the C. Okay, so now we just expanded our vocabulary a little bit more. Now, what's also kind of cool is if we leave out the third and we just play the root, the sixth, and the fifth, right? And we could start on the octave over here, right? So this is the octave C, right? And watch what I'm going to do. Simple pattern. Pinky, index, pinky, index. So I'm playing the C, the A, the G, and then back to the A. Simple, right? So I'm just playing shapes. I'm not really thinking about the notes I'm playing. I just know that if I play that pinky, index, pinky, index, pinky, index, pinky, index, pinky, index, pinky, index, that's going to work. Okay? All right? We could also do the same thing down here, which is basically what he's playing on the record, right? But this time, being that we're so low and we're starting with our index, we're going to change the fingering a little bit. So think of this pattern, right? So we'll do index, ring, index, ring. So C, A, G, A, right? Right? So now we have another shape that we could play. And when we put them all together, we could do something like this. Might want to start on the right note, which is the C. That's why it pays to know where your notes are. So that whole little thing I played right there, I wasn't thinking about what notes I was playing. I was just targeting the root note of the chord and playing the shapes. And then just feeling the groove. All right? So that's really the best way you could go about learning to improvise, right? Learn where all the notes are on the neck. Think of simple shapes, like the triad, and then throw in the sixth in, and feeling the groove. And pick a simple song like Taking Care of Business where there's just 3 chords. And you could just sit here for 15, 20 minutes and just keep looping it and experimenting. That's the best way to do it. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Send me some comments. That always helps the channel. And if you'd like private lessons with me, visit stevekonbass.com and just shoot me an email. Happy bass playing. I'll catch you next time.